So when we think about overhead range of motion, specifically at the shoulders, we need to realize that the motion is not coming just from this glenohumeral joint, which a lot of people think of as the shoulder joint. We need to actually think of how the scapula are upwardly rotating. A lot of times people are over cueing shoulder blades back and down. So then when it comes to lifting overhead, we're so used to turning those rhomboids and the retractors and depressors on that our shoulder blades aren't allowed to rotate up into that position to allow us enough range of motion at the shoulder to get up overhead comfortably without running into things like rotator cuff tendonitis, biceps tendonitis, subacromial impingements. All those things are very likely if we are restricting that shoulder range of motion and then continuing to do some kind of overhead lifting. One of my favorite exercises to incorporate in addition to the ART, active release techniques, is what's called Scap angels. So just to do that, it's very simple. We're trying to encourage or kind of prime that upward rotation at the shoulder blade. So if I start here, palms forward, arms by my side, all I'm going to do, never thinking shoulder blades back and down, letting the shoulders just go loose and trying to let them relax. Because as I lift up, I want them to rotate. I'm going to go up here, lift my arms all the way up overhead, and then I come back down. As I get back down, I'm going to internally rotate and then bring my hands behind my lower back. So that, if you think about how my shoulder blades are moving, overhead, they're upwardly rotating. I can even add a shrug in at the top if I want to, and then come back down and rotate. So if you're a person that notices you have some restriction, it's difficult to get overhead, working on that flexibility, possibly of the lat, the pec minor, muscle that internally rotate could restrict us going overhead, but also letting those shoulder blades go free, adding in something like the Scap angels could be beneficial to allow you to get overhead a little more comfortably.